Hello, everybody. Sorry, I am 1 minute late. Almost made it on time. Was pretty close. Mm. Yeah, see, I think. Okay. Sometimes OBS takes a second to update. Anyways, welcome to this third unboxing of a retired Lego Star Wars Ultimate Collector Series Lego set. I've done the Republic gunship and the A-Wing. They have been iconic in their own right. But what I'm going to open up next and build is probably one of the most iconic Star Wars ships ever. I think it's pretty much in every Star Wars movie. It's the Imperial Star Destroyer. It's one of the first ships you see in the original movie, the first original movie, Star Wars. Yeah. Yep. This movie right here. Anyways, hey Alex, I'm glad you made it. It's pretty late there. I'm gonna wait just a couple more minutes to see if more people get on. But hey, I have someone at the very beginning for the first time ever. Someone to actually see an unboxing. No one has been present for an unboxing yet. So this is exciting. Oh my goodness gracious. I would be asleep. I usually wake up at 4 in the morning, so I'm closer to waking up than going to sleep. Yeah, yeah, you are the first. So this is also a logistical problem in a way because it's so big. I mean, I guess I can push it over to the side and still talk. I've been looking forward to this one for a long time. Um, so this is one of the first sets I was going to get, retired wise, and there's another company out there, and it's just on the tip of my tongue, that makes fake Lego sets, and they make a really large Imperial Star Destroyer and a Super Star Destroyer. And I almost got those because they are significantly cheaper than this. I think like maybe it was $300 for the Imperial Star Destroyer. And you know, I watched a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of reviews, but I just couldn't not get an official Lego set, so I did, and it's just great. Probably gonna take me a little while to build it out. All right, well, it's 5 minutes after. I guess I'll go ahead and unbox it. I mean, there's not really much more to say about it. I think it has 84 pieces. It's retired. It was retired a couple years ago. It retailed for $699. I paid $999 for it. This actually was not funded by my Magic the Gathering card sales. This one and the Superstar Destroyer, you know, my wife just let me buy them. So that was my first real big Lego purchase, and she was she was a little shocked, but she's been very supportive of my Lego habit, so, or hobby, I suppose is a better way of putting it. Anyways, I will go ahead and open it up. Yeah, this box is the size of the AT-AT and the Millennium Falcon, so it's pretty big. Oh, I guess I should turn that one on too. You know, I got a 8-inch wide desk, but it still doesn't seem like it's big enough. There we go. So it's got a nice little diagram of the architecture of the Super Star Destroyer. Yeah, I know. She does love me very much. I still have ninja-like reflexes. So this would be the instruction manual, I assume. I'll open that in a second. So 4 boxes. Oh yeah, and it has the motif of the Imperial Star Destroyer, kind of like the AT-AT and the Millennium Falcon do, where each box has just a little picture to make a whole picture. I really love it. All right, let's see. I assume this is box 1. I'm not going to take the other boxes out. So 43 inches long, 26 inches wide. It will probably go here after I drop down this shelf. I'm thinking I might swap the Venator with the Executor, just kind of make it more themed here, where, you know, you got the 2 very large Imperial ships right above each other. Start with this. Okay, cool. Oh no, camera's too far over. Okay, hopefully that's the only sticker I have to deal with. Somehow I don't think so, but maybe. So instructions. Yes, this reminds me a lot of the Millennium Falcon instructions, which is pretty much the exact same way. It's a long, like, bound instruction book. No separate booklets, just a big, heavy instruction book. So yeah, I've seen Actually, I believe I have 10030 right here behind me, which is it's the OG first gen Imperial Star Destroyer UCS set. This one here, the 75055, is in the store at my local toy / Lego shop. I almost bought it, but I have so many sets already that I really don't want to buy anymore. Yeah. Yep, right here. That's the Tantine 4 and the Imperial Star Destroyer in Pursuit. Another iconic image. Now we're... Oh yes, you would understand all these instructions. They are in French. No, the Venator instructions were in separate books. Okay, so yep, bags 1 to 3 are basically just the exoskeleton plus the base. That's pretty cool. I think for the Superstar Destroyer, you didn't actually build the base until like bag 4 or 5, I think. It was just lots of building the base of it, and it was just long. Cool. I don't think I can, unfortunately. Oh wait, yes, I can. Yeah, let me go back. That's Spanish. I'm not sure how well this is going to work. Is that better? I'll let you read for a couple minutes and then I'll put the camera back. All right, let's see. Ooh. Okay. Whew. I thought for a second it was gonna have problems. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and start actually building things out. So yeah, this set is sealed, which is probably why it was so expensive. But that's okay. I really wish that I was into Lego before, you know, this year, so that these sets would not be super expensive for me to buy if I wanted to buy them sealed. And I get these sets sealed because I want to experience the way someone would have experienced it back when it was just released. Okay. Well, I really hope this is box 1. I assume it is. It was the top one. Yeah. Ooh, actually, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Yeah, so like all of the larger sets I've built so far, each bag has multiple bags, not just one. So I like to call them steps. So this step has 4 bags, which is awesome. And it's step 1 is the base. Cool. All right, I'm going to start up the music. Hey, how's it going? Souls in. Hey, it's like I've got my my 2 greatest fans present at the same time. This is amazing. So hopefully this is not too loud. All right, lots of sorting. So unfortunately, the only bad thing about piping music into OBS directly is I can't listen to it, because if I did, it would reverb. So I hope you guys are enjoying the music. I just build in silence. I do have some, but I do have some earbuds, but I'm not sure if it's weird to see someone listening to their own stream. I mean, I guess I could listen to my iPad, I guess, but I just don't want to put anyone off by them wearing earbuds. Like, I don't know if it's a sign of, someone's being distracted and not paying attention to the stream. Yeah, if I listen to the radio, it would come through this mic, and then it would be really weird because you'd have music being piped into OBS directly, or the stream for all intents and purposes, instead of coming into the microphone. And it was actually it was Soul Zim who recommended that to me, and it was a much better way of getting music into the stream because it's going to be a lot clearer that way. The music would be dependent upon direction to sound good, and this is set to be cardioid right now, so that direction is hopefully this way, and the music is like over there, and I don't think it would sound right. Really? I haven't now I've seen that for like gaming streamers. They wear headphones and stuff like that, but so far as the Lego streamers, I haven't seen anyone really wear headphones. Actually, I want to split up the smaller black ones. Almost done. I find if I sort them out like this, then I fish around for parts less later. Sure, when people want to watch someone build Lego, they don't want to see them try to find a part for like 5 minutes. Of course, I may not want someone to sit around and sort Lego for 5 minutes either. Yeah, I'll probably be. I usually go until about. I usually stream for about 3 hours that night. I made a costly mistake on the A-wing that took me about 40 minutes to fix, so I'm going to be more careful tonight. Have a lot going on. Look at all this stuff. Here we go. That's a little better. Yeah, no technical issues this time. Stream started perfectly. All the cameras started perfectly, but of course I rebooted everything this time. I left nothing to chance. Yeah. So I have that set already, the poinsettia. I built it, and it's pretty neat because, I mean, it's flowers. I've never built flowers before, and I'm gonna keep it because you can always have more than one poinsettia. But I am gonna wait to build that until next year. What I do is I have Christmas themed Legos. I have Santa's sleigh. I have the 2-in-1 Christmas tree, and I have the poinsettia. And then I literally take them apart, pack them up until like the next day after Thanksgiving, and then over that weekend I'll rebuild the sets. Hey Mateo, how are you doing? My Christmas was pretty good. How was yours? Yeah, he's he speaks or knows amazing English. I've been fortunate to have international viewers. I spoke to someone that was from Peru and Bolivia, and now Paris. So it's pretty amazing. Yeah, I know. I know people like that too. Mateo, I got 3 Lego sets for Christmas, so it was pretty amazing. This set I got in October, I think. So I've had it for a little while. My goal was to build out the sets in chronological order, but I jumped the gun and I built the Superstar Destroyer before I built this, so didn't quite do it in chronological order, but now I am. Of course, I have a little ways to go before the Superstar Destroyer. That was a 2012 release, and you know, I've got so far as big sets to go between now and then. I think the biggest is one of the Death Stars, the latest Death Star. Which I hope they don't release a new Death Star. I know I've heard the rumors about that, but I would prefer something else be released before we get a fourth Death Star. Oh, I'm very glad. Yeah, I remember you talking about whether you're going to get the TIE Interceptor or the X-Wing. So I'm glad that the X-Wing did win out. I got the Poinsettia set. I got the Dark Falcon, and I got Bear Door, the Lord of the Rings set. I built the Dark Falcon over the weekend. I'm waiting to build the Poinsettia until next year, and I don't know when I'm going to build Bear Door. It just it's not Star Wars related, and I'm kind of doing everything that's Star Wars right now, but then again, I don't want to put it off too long because I don't want the wife to be asking me, oh, so why haven't you built that set yet? No. I probably, what I really want to do is I want to build it not on stream, but just build it and record it and listen to, or not listen to, watch the Lord of the Rings movies while I build it, just so, you know, it's kind of on theme in a way. I mean, the only thing is I don't know if I can put that on camera, like listen to it through the stereo and have like the iPad there, because it's movies. I haven't figured out the copyright stuff yet. I mean, as it is, I'm listening to what's supposed to be DRM-free music, but it seems like every stream has not a copyright strike per se, but it is letting me know that part of the music is copyrighted. So, you know, the whole copyright thing is interesting to work with. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate any likes and subs. Although I'm floored by the views and the subs already. I mean, I never in a million years would think I would have so many. I was only expecting like 5. So this is great. I thought my wife was crazy when she suggested I do this. Her YouTube channel is pretty good. She has, I think, 750 subscribers. And the amazing thing is most of her videos are shorts. She doesn't have any long form content really at all. I don't think I've ever heard of a turbo tank. I think if I get to 100 subs, I'm going to get a new camera. Because that's a ZV-1, which is a pretty popular streaming camera. That over there on the side is a phone. And every once in a while I'll look over and it's kind of lagging a little bit. I mean, it's doing its best, but I think it's being overwhelmed. Anyways, how's your guys' nights? Y'all ready for the New Year's Eve tomorrow? forgot a crucial step here. I did. Oh yeah, that's right. You're ahead of us. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, cool. New Year's Eve cookout sounds delicious. And I'm sorry, Zim, that you're getting sick. That stuff is also going around here real bad. Missing a head. I'm sure it will turn up eventually. You can do what I used to do in the past when I was single or alone for New Year's and just drink a lot and play video games all day long. What do I think would make a good UCS set? MTT, that would be pretty cool. A B-Wing re-release, that would be pretty cool. We haven't seen a B-Wing in a while. I don't know, those are the top two things I always think of. The ship that was in Snope's, it was Snope's flagship. I can't remember the name of it, but the really big one, that would be pretty cool to have as a UCS set too, I think. You know, I really like big ships, so any big ships would be pretty great. No, not Star Killer. That was the planet. The other one is, it was in the second and third of the recent movies. I already forgot the names, but it was the one that what's her name? Oh, I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen it. Never mind. Anyways, it's a really big ship, and it kind of looks like a stealth ship. Yes, thank you. The Supremacy. That's correct. I think there are people out there that have been making mocks of the supremacy, but it's on like a MIDI scale, and I think it'd be really neat to have a large scale version of that. Yeah, I knew that the gunship was a little girthy, but I didn't realize the wings would be so wide. I wanted to stick it in a billy, but the wings are just too wide for a billy, really. So I stuck it in my packs just for the time being. But that shelf area is supposed to be dedicated for the Death Stars. So I'll probably end up getting another packs before then. I'll have to get something, I'm sure, before then, just because I'm going to start running out of space eventually. What do you think would make a good UCS set, Wolfman? Oh, I see here. The Malevolence. That'd be pretty cool too. I mean, I would rather have something that hasn't been released or re-released in a while as a UCS set. I mean, Java Sail Barge. I know that was a previous set that was released as a UCS set, so maybe do something along that same lines too. But not a Death Star. I don't want another Death Star. Space Donut. Yeah, they just came out with the home one, didn't they? Like the MIDI scale version of it. I think the Trade Federation ship has... I don't know how long that's been out. It's been out for a while, though, I think. Not in a UCS form, of course. Yay, I built it correctly. You know, actually they make, I think they make mock sets. Mock is make your own creation. So it's just people that they just independently design Lego sets and they stick to designs online, and then you can purchase the designs that have what pieces you need and the instructions and all that. And so you could pick that up, and then, you know, just if you don't have a shop nearby that sells individual bricks, you can just go to like Brick Picker or Bricklink or something like that, and get your pieces that way, and build out Star Trek stuff. But it would be really neat to see them put out Star Trek official Lego sets. I mean, that's something that I would probably be interested in myself. But they would probably be limited in scope, I think, because there's not as many ships to draw on, where Star Wars seems to have so many. I think I would be interested in getting some of the larger mocks for Star Wars 2. I know that I've seen like 15,000 piece Imperial Star Destroyers, and like I think about the same number of pieces for a Millennium Falcon. I mean, it would probably be expensive to piece it out, but it would still be pretty neat to take the time to build out something that big. So you've been paying attention to Lego leaks? This is the first year I've done anything with Lego, so I don't know when official release dates are. Like when do the leaks become news? Like real news, not fake news. I mean, I'd hope it would be before May that Lego would release what the official sets would be. And I am looking forward to May the 4th. I think they had some good stuff last year. Yeah, I see that too. And it's all the same stuff, really. MTT, and Death Star is really all I've seen for leaks. Hey, Alex, thanks so much for hopping on. I know it's really early there, and thanks for being the first one that's actually been present and online for the start of my stream and unboxing. So I hope to see you again soon. Have a good night. Happy New Year if I don't see you before then. Yeah, I really hope the Death Star thing, and I know I've said it many times on this stream. I hope it's not coming. Like, where do these leaks even come from? That's what I want to know. Is there some insider that has all this information? Have the previous leaks been founded or unfounded? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. The Jango Fett UCS. I think that's actually been confirmed. I don't think that's a rumor. I have the Slave One that I need to build yet. I know people have mentioned brittle bricks on the Sandcrawler, and I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried about the red bricks on Slave One. I also have to build the Sandcrawler out yet too. Wow, I did not know that they were that accurate about it. So, well, it's kind of sad. That's disappointing. Maybe Lego will listen to the outcry. It's a little weird to be setting up the UCS sign already. Usually it's the last thing that I've been doing. So if they do a Death Star, I hope it's a Death Star 2. Because the Death Star 2 was, I think, the first or second Death Star UCS set they released. So it's been a long time. All right, I'm gonna put some Windex on this. Because I'm not taking any chances with a large, like this decal is probably the most significant one. And I did get a smaller spray bottle, but I think I left it upstairs. Okay. I do have a Death Star 2 set to build. I did buy it sealed, so it was financially stupid, but I did pick it up. Or maybe financially stupid is not the proper term. Financially irresponsible. I will be building that also and unboxing it on stream probably in about 4 months, because that's how long it's going to take me to get there. I think I have a vacation in January. I have a 2-week vacation in February, and I have a vacation in May, so that's going to delay my builds. I think, I mean, $1,000 I think is the most expensive new release ever. So that it better be expansive enough to justify the price. So, Zim, you might not know, but there's something about Windex or soapy water that makes application of decals pretty easy, to where you can position them, and then you know, they'll dry and they'll be adhered. They'll be perfect. So the smaller decals, I can do those pretty good by hand. I don't need to use Windex or anything like that. But for larger decals, to me, it's too hard to get them perfect. But with Windex or soapy water, it's really easy. And there's no bubbling. There's nothing like that. It's just, it looks like it had been applied naturally. See, there's no bubbles, and it's on there really nice. You can see it's very even, left to right, top, bottom. So it's well worth it to do it that way. I mean, I think at this point it's already dry. I think I saw that on Reddit somewhere. I imagine it's probably, if it wasn't the Lego Star Wars subreddit, it was the Lego subreddit. What did I do with the... Yeah. I mean, Lego really has to learn their base. You know, the majority of people out there aren't going to spend that amount of money on a Lego set. Okay. It's all done. I'm not going to put the figs on there because I'm probably going to just put them in display storage. I don't really need this hanging around either. I'm just going to stick the base over here. Yeah. You know, the funny thing is I was going to get that mount, but some of these Lego sets I put on 0% APR credit cards, and you know I'll be able to pay them off before they do. I think it's the 0% is like for a year, but $100 on a World of Warcraft mount would be $100 not putting towards paying off these Lego sets I purchased. So I was financially responsible in a way by not getting the $100 mount. But there's so many people that have gotten the $100 mount. It's like, you know, I don't really feel I need to have it for myself, because in any situation where I would need something like that, someone else already has one. Also don't know how my availability for streams is going to get impacted when new content is released. I also am in a World of Warcraft raiding guild. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it selling fast. And another thing too, there's been a little bit of an outcry about the cost of Jabba Sail Barge at $500. So they should have seen this coming. The number one complaint about Jabba Sail Barge is everyone feels it's overpriced. I mean, I'll probably get it just because it's my my habit, or not habit. It's my hobby is collecting UCS sets. So I can see myself purchasing it when it comes out and, you know, unboxing it and building it on stream. Sometimes Technic pieces can be a pain in the butt. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that out. So, Wolfman, you have any plans for New Year's? Also, I'm pretty surprised that Zim as a baseball fan and Wolfman, who is probably a baseball fan, haven't been talking about baseball. Man, I mentioned baseball and everyone leaves. That's something I kind of find annoying about YouTube is I have absolutely no idea who's watching the stream. I don't know who's left. If you don't talk, I don't know you're there, and I don't really like that very much at all. Yeah, I would, and I have no idea why he doesn't do the same. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. Thanks. I forgot I pushed it away to type something out on the laptop. So the reason I put that question in the chat is because assuming I get one step done a night, it's going to take me 16 nights just about to build this thing out, and that's a long time for people to feel like they need to watch a stream. So I don't know if I should keep streaming. I mean, I don't mind streaming, I find it fun, but some people might just want to see the finished product in like a speed build. A speed build is, of course, it's me. The camera is right here, and it's filming everything I do. So I'm actually physically behind the camera, and I put the build together like this with the camera recording in the middle. And you know, I don't mind doing those. It seems to be a very popular format right now. But if people would prefer to you know, watch the stream, I'm all for that too. I think so far as view counts go, I think like the Venator speed builds, I think Razor Crest have a lot more view counts than the streams so far. And well, actually, I don't really know why that is. It could be analytics, of course. It could be that the audience isn't available at this time to watch. Like, well, Alex, for example, this is a bad time for Alex. Alex might, you know, want to view stuff in the morning, and so he can't really catch a stream. Yeah, that's true too. But I have, I think, 31 or 30 sets left to build. So I have a lot. And if they release, for example, well, if they release the Death Star in February, then I'll get it and then I'll build it. So that will, you know, I'm the new sets. I'm not going to wait until I'm done with all of the older ones to build out. I'm gonna build it. Actually, you know, kind of right away where everyone else is also, you know, probably building it. So I'll have those kinds of interruptions as well. But you know, yeah, I guess I'll keep streaming for, well, for a while. The thing about speed builds too that's kind of annoying is that I feel like I have to reposition some of the lights, and that's a pain in the butt. And the reason why is when you're streaming like this, then you want to cover a broader section for lighting, but on a speed build, you're only concerned with an area like this, and you want to make that as brightly lit as possible. So you have to, you know, pull the lights in a little closer. And these new lights I got, which are they're Elgato air lights, I think that's what they're called. They're pretty nice, but the way they're held into the tripods are not great. I just realized that I forgot to plug in. That done. Lose it. That was almost a disaster. So yeah, 2 lights I almost had literally fall out when I was just readjusting the angles. I was not very happy about that. Oh, I actually was able, and I don't know, like, if more people do this, or I don't know if I'm being silly, but I actually registered my YouTube channel as a business in the state of Missouri. It my official business license came back today, so I can like sell merch on a merch store, for example. I don't know if I'm quite ready to do something like that, but I do have the capability if I want to do it. That's all right. I think I got out 2 more than I need. So I had all the I had the banner page and my profile picture commissioned. So I really need to also verify with that person, you know, hey, are you okay for me to use your stuff on merch? And then make sure that if they're supposed to get a cut of the profit, they get their cut too. I'm also, I don't know if I've talked to you about this before, but I'm really feel like I should do like a giveaway as well. But I don't want to do like a Lego giveaway necessarily, because I know there's people that I have subscribers, and I would limit the giveaway to subscribers. I have subscribers that are like friends and family. It was someone, and actually someone that is, I don't know if she's actually in the guild, but she is dating someone that's in the guild. She does that kind of stuff for a living. So I just was like, hey, you know, can you do this stuff for me? And she whipped it up, and it was great. And the thing that I find that's so amazing about it is she made the Millennium Falcon on my banner page, and she didn't know that that was actually my very first UCS build. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I've asked you to do some extra stuff, because I used to have an intro, and some of the older videos it still has that intro, And I was just starting out. I didn't really want to put any money into that kind of stuff. So I made it myself on Canva. And I acknowledge it looks, you know, a little amateurish. But, you know, of course, I wasn't expecting, you know, people to actually follow me. So I was like, you know, no one's going to really watch these videos anyways. So when I started getting people that were actually wanting to watch it, I'm like, I need to change this up. It looks a little childish, I guess. And it's not what I wanted to, you know, be about. Although, you know, Legos is, well, it's not really a childish thing, but it is, you know, some people do, you know, build it as children. I wanted something that was more Star Warsy. So she really delivered for me, though. Yeah, I like it too. I haven't done, or she's making the a new intro for me that's going to be more Star Wars related. I do have an outro, and I don't know if I even really need an outro. I just had one before. I think it's pretty cool to have different videos and an option to subscribe at the end of your video. So that's why I'm probably going to have another one. Cool. I'm going to run out of room here. So now we get to combine these. So let's see. This one is this way. So this one must be this way. Something's not right. I think I got a little too distracted. Let's see. So yeah, I doubt tomorrow I'm going to stream. I have no idea what I'm going to do tomorrow. Maybe I'll start on Bear Door and watch Lord of the Rings movies. How's it going, Crimson Toaster? You having a good night? Are you sorting a set in particular? Okay. This looks... I swear I built this correctly, but... So when you sort, are you hand sorting or are you actually using like some kind of tool? So I think I've seen online like automated sorters that looked pretty cool. you should sort those pieces out, Soul Him. You might have a pretty cool old Lego set that you can build. I don't know why my parents never got me a Lego set when I was a kid. I got G.I. Joes and Transformers and Thundercats and stuff like that. But no one ever got me a Lego set. Oh, okay. Wow. That's pretty interesting for a Lego set. So is that bowl game out in California? So, my first wife is from Pasadena. I've been out there a couple times. Also, that's the first place I discovered the internet. My This is kind of a funny story, I guess. My father-in-law at the time had one of those AOL CDs, which had like I don't know, I think it was like 30 or 40 free hours on AOL, and he was like, "Yeah, you should check out AOL, you know, and get you on the internet and stuff like that." I was like, "Oh man, that sounds pretty cool." So I ended up being on AOL so much during one weekend that I used up all of the hours on those CDs. They were a little mad about that, and they had a right to be, because I don't think I slept for 2 days. I was just on the internet all the time. That was back in the day. Yeah. Yeah, that was the first time back those games, they were MUDs, which is multi-user dungeons. It was basically text role-playing games, and I got sucked in. I thought, oh man, this is so amazing. So when the time came where one of my my buddies in the Navy was having to get out of the Navy, and he was like, "Hey, if you give me $500 and all your magic cards, then I'll, sell you my Packard Bell computer." And I was like, "Man, I'm in." Probably not the best decision, but at the time it was pretty cool. I don't think I had anything that was like a Black Lotus type rare card, but I probably had some cards that were definitely worth something. No, I've never heard of Nuke Zone. What was it? Okay. Okay. Yeah, this game I played, you could PvP, but it was discouraged. Um, they still left it in the game though for some reason, and we were terrible people. The clan I was in, we would look for people, and as soon as they entered into battle against a creature, we would just we would swarm them and kill them, but we would let the creature they were fighting get the last blow. We we were terrible people. Not my finest moment. We ended up being so notorious by the time that we got done playing that if our particular clan was even mentioned, they would suspend the person that mentioned it. I'm pretty sure that my account is banned. Yeah. Yeah, we did some terrible things. We would also we would ion bomb people that were playing, and it would knock them offline too. That's also not my finest moment. But yeah, we were trolling before the term came out. That's for sure. But I was young and stupid. Thought I was being cool. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, the reason why we did that is because usually someone would be in combat or something like that, and then they would come back and they'd be dead. I don't think they really fixed that ion bomb thing for forever. I think that if AOL Instant Messenger was still around right now, or AOL, and dial-up, I think you would still be able to do that today. And I don't think there was any defense against it either. eventually, though, you know, I grew up. Doing something like that right now would be unthinkable. Yeah, you know, I've heard of those games. I mean, I think you've played DayZ, and I've seen you play that. Um, there's a guy I worked with that played Rust a fair amount, and I've seen some funny videos of, you know, people getting owned in Rust. I think I would hate it if I built up a base and then logged out, and then the next day I'd log back in and my base would be destroyed. That would make me mad. I'm old. I don't have time for that. That's why I don't PvP in WoW anymore. If I have the time to play, I don't want to like get ganked over and over and over again. Yep. I used to PvP all the time, but that was back when I lived all by myself and I had all the time in the world to play World of Warcraft. This is taking forever. sure do hope I'm building this correctly. Technical pieces sometimes just do not want to go on. There we go. How's work going? Are you guys closed right now? Goodness gracious. Nice. Well, could be nice. Are you getting paid during the shutdown, I assume? Jeez Louise. That's pretty cool then. But they're not going to do it next year? This is last year? That makes sense. That makes sense. Good point. So I'm missing a piece. Let's just make sure I didn't put one where I should have. This is not off to a good start. Because I'm missing a piece, I'm missing a head. Make sure I didn't drop it by accident. That could have been a problem. They say always make sure you check your bags for pieces, and I thought I had. Oh. Found the head too. Right. Yeah. That, well, bumpers, yes, but I like the white. The white, unless I can do like a white felt maybe. But yeah, the bumpers, that sounds like a really great idea. Yeah. I feel like the white really makes everything pop more, especially with speed builds. Actually, what I really wanted to do is I wanted to get melamine, and I wanted to make my own table. Because if you have a light, rather if you have melamine and you have a light underneath, then what it does is create something called a light table, which really, I mean, it illuminates the table a lot better than, you know, these lights. Yeah. And the only reason why I didn't really get a melamine table is because you can't get melamine here. And I wanted to so I just ended up I didn't want to order something like that until I got my eyes on it and, you know, really saw, because I wasn't sure how thick I should get it and all that stuff. So I ended up just getting this desk instead. This goes like this. This table, um, no, it's not plastic. I think it's like processed wood or something. It's an uplift desk. And the reason why I got an uplift is desk because sometimes when doing builds, it's a little bit easier to do some things if the table is higher. And I've used it in that fashion before, and it has made things a little cooler. And that's why I have the lights I have, because these lights here, they actually clamp to the table. So if I wanted the desk to be higher, you know, the lighting doesn't have to be adjusted. It just stays the same. What I've been also trying to do is I've been trying to get things that, you know, if I decide to stop doing this YouTube stuff, I can reuse these things later. So, you know, if it comes to that, you know, I'll probably create just a really long L desk. And, you know, my wife still does YouTube stuff herself. She's using these GVM lights, which are, you know, cheaper, and so she can make use of these lights. The only thing that I actually won't have a use for if I stop doing this is the Stream Deck, because I mean that's just dedicated to you know, something like this. Well, I think I might just stop here. Well, no, actually, I'll go for just a little while longer. I don't normally like getting pieces out of the bag and then stopping at that point, because the cats are locked out right now, but they won't be at night, because there's one of them likes to sleep in a room over here, and he'll scratch at the doors unless the door is open. So cats have access to this space. And if I leave Lego pieces out, I may never find them again. So I guess I'm gonna put this somewhere else though. So what I'll do is I'll probably stick these bowls on top up there when it's time to call it quits. Yeah, so I like that too. It makes it a lot easier to build out like a large ship like that when it's on a frame. So many Technic pieces. So the Technic pieces are different in the fact that they're not brick pieces, so they're meant for like support pieces. They're meant to basically build a structure that you can build onto. And so this is a Technic piece, and you know, these pieces get interconnected with I don't know, these other Technic pieces. And so I guess with the larger ships, you you have a lot of these because you have to build, you know, a structure that the bricks will actually go on eventually. It's just sometimes it can be a little overwhelming when you have this many of them all at the same time. Hey Cynthia, how you doing? Welcome back. Sometimes it's not very evident what you're supposed to be doing in a step. You gotta really look and see what's going on. The last set that came out, the UCS set, the Java Sail Barge, um, every piece placement was highlighted in yellow, so it was real easy to see what you were supposed to be doing. So yeah, I'll probably call it quits in about 20 minutes or so. Perfect. Another reason, I don't know why, but this step is going a lot faster than the last one. this latches in. This might be out. Okay. Here. Check this out. Look how long this piece is gonna be. That's incredible. I have an 80-inch long desk. I got stuff on here that you know what I really need is like a little side table over here too. So that's where I can stick some of this stuff. Maybe I'll think about getting one of those. I had the option to order one of those when I ordered this desk, but I thought 80 inches wide, I don't need any extra space. Yeah, right. See, just adding length onto length. Putting in extra Technic pieces to make sure that that won't fall apart in the process. Of course, the problem is if you make a mistake, then you're going to spend some time disassembling to where your mistake is. So you got to be careful with building this stuff. And sometimes it's not easy to get it apart either. Oh, also, something that's kind of neat is the stand that my Millennium Falcon is on is basically made out of this stuff. It's not made out of plastic or metal. It's made out of Lego Technic pieces. That's how sturdy they can be if, you know, built correctly. room. Come on now. Oh boy, here we go. Actually, let me move that closer here. I guess it's supposed to latch in, actually. Thanks, Zim, so much for that. I always forget to say stuff like that because I just get so into what I'm doing. My goodness gracious. It's in there. This is a tricky part. Okay, I get to put it away for a little while. Let me stick this back on there. Massive. Let's see, how much longer? Okay. I think I'll just finish this out. I won't call it a night until I'm done. I think I'm only about 10 minutes out. Shipbreaker. That is a fantastic game. I love that game. I have played that game for many hours. I'm a little mad because somehow I went through and I beat the game and I didn't get all the achievements. And in order to get all the achievements, you have to replay through the entire game. I'm like, I like that game, but I don't know if I like that game enough to go through the whole entire thing again. Especially when I have the backlog of games that I have. And I added more games. I got some games during the winter sale. Yeah, I've played Empire at War before in the past. It's been a while though. And also, welcome back, Wolfman. So, Awakening of the Clone Wars, like Star Wars Clone Wars? If so, that sounds pretty neat. So, are you a Yankees fan, Wolfman? here. Okay, it was here. All right. You're not supposed to that's what she said, your own comment. I'm just kidding. I don't think anyone cares. I think The Office is one of the greatest TV shows of all time. It's criminal that Steve Carell didn't get an Emmy for his performance. I don't think he's ever gotten an Emmy, now that I think about it. Yeah. I've been watching the Superfan episodes on Peacock. And those are pretty cool. Oh, let's take that. Really? Did you see him live before he made it big? Yeah, they're really great. I mean, it's pretty cool to see all of the cut footage added back into the episodes, because I mean, we're talking like anywhere from 5 to 12 minutes of footage gets added back in because you have to cut down to I think 28 or 29 minutes. No, I think it's actually 27 minutes per episode to allow time for commercials. So a lot of stuff actually doesn't make it into the show. And the Supervan episodes has all that stuff back in, so it's pretty cool. And I think they're up to season 7 now, which is the last season that Steve Carell's in. I think when he started to make it big is when he was in 40-Year-Old Virgin, and that's when people started really coming up to him on the street and stuff like that. All right. So that's it for the structure. Well, pretty much it. I'm sure there'll be more, but and when I say structure, I mean like the Technic piece structure. Wings here, and then the body. Bag 3 is all building like looks to be, well, at least part of it is building actual brick greebling and detail for the outside. So we made some great progress, and we'll just add on to stuff another day. I am yeah, it really is. And everything is symmetrical right now, so if you have symmetry, then chances are you built it correctly. I confused myself a little bit earlier thinking I had built something wrong, so I stripped some stuff apart, but then I realized it was all correct. So that cost me a little bit of time tonight, but not too much. Everything's great. So I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. Thanks for staying so long, Soulzim, and thanks for coming back, Wolfman. I think you're still around. And if you like what you see, throw a like and subscribe. I stream fairly often. I play pretty good music, I think. And, I engage in a wide range of conversational topics. So hope you all have a good night and New Year. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. I don't think you're really supposed to drink on stream, so we'll have to see what I do about there. I guess it hurts your CTR, and I don't want to hurt my CTR. So anyways, good night, everyone, and Happy New Year again, and I'll see you sometime after that.